Good evening, good afternoon. It's just about market close, and it's DJ Stocks back at it again. Back at it again. Today is Monday, August 11th, and it's going to be a down day as we approach the market close. It's down about 211 points. Let me bring the music down. Where did my scroller go here? Come on. Did I lose my... Oh, there we go. Let's turn that off. There you go. Enough of the tango music. Gold is taking a beating today. $88 down. Silver down 80 cents. So if you're going to buy some gold or silver, today would have been a good day. Today would have been a good day. Pretty much across the board, my portfolio was down except for that Eli Lilly that we bought. Up a little bit. Today was up 16. It was up 20 bucks at one point, but it dropped back to about $12. So we'll got a little bit of a profit there for now, and we're going to sit on it a little bit longer and hope it comes back from that $106 tanking that it did last week. So I didn't sell anything today. I didn't buy anything today. I just kind of sitting there on the fence and probably lost a little bit of money on paper, but that's about it. That's about it. We lost a little money on paper. We didn't buy, didn't sell. So we're gonna be back at it tomorrow, and hopefully we'll make money tomorrow. You can't lose money every day, right? You got to make some money, and we definitely will this week. So there you go. Let's talk about retirement. Got some bad news for you guys. I got some bad news for you guys that some of you may or may have not thought about at this point in your life. What I want to tell you guys today is you better be savers. You better be savers, because I'm here to tell you $1 million doesn't go very far anymore. $1 million doesn't go very far. I'm also here to tell you Social Security don't go very far. No, Social Security, both of those things don't go very far. Let's talk about that. So when I did all my financial planning and everything, we did my Social Security projections. I still got like another 6 years before I get my Social Security. Can you believe that? 6 years. Give me some more cowbell. Give me some more cowbell. I'm going to get like $2,800 a month. Okay? So that's what you get there, $2,800 a month. And that don't go very far. That's like my Visa payment. That's my Visa payment. And then if you do have that $1 million, there's a thing called the 4% rule, that you can make that $1 million last 30 years if you take out 4% of it a year. So 4% of $1 million every year would be $40,000. So you combine your Social Security with $40,000, you might get $68,000. Okay, you might get $68,000 to $70,000, and then you got to pay taxes. Okay, you got to pay taxes, and that takes you probably down to like $60,000 to $55,000. And can you live off of that? Can you live off of that? And what's that going to be worth 20 years from now? You see where I'm going? You see where I'm going? So the short story here is, if you're a saver, you better get saving. If you're not a saver, you better get saving, because $1 million is not going to get you anywhere. $1 million is not going to give you enough bread and milk to survive. So if you're just starting out or in the middle of your saving for retirement journey, you better have multi-million dollars in your plan. That's just a little word to the wise from the DJ. Multi-million dollar plan. Sorry to tell you that, but yeah, you need some multi-million-dollar investment to plug some of these holes to get it, so you don't have to call out the cavalry. You don't need to call out the cavalry. Say your prayers. Do say your prayers to the Lord Jesus above. Maybe he'll bring you a million or two. So yeah, it's hard to live off $1 million a year. I'm just saying. It's not all rags and riches living off $1 million a year. So do the math, right? I've always said you need to have a calculator and you need to do the math. We got a big calculator here. We do the math on everything. And I'm here to tell you $1 million won't take you very, very far now, let alone 20, 15 years from now. So you're going to need $2-3 million minimum. Make that into your plan and start saving now. Start saving now. If you're smart, you'll start saving now. That's the message from the DJ on a down day of the stock market. So, sorry to bring the bearer of bad news, but we're all here about reality, right? We're here to bring you some reality. And that's the reality of it. That's the reality. Either that or you can live off of $55,000 a year. And maybe you got a pension to add in there. I don't know. Maybe you got a pension. Maybe, maybe not. Pensions are a way of the past. I got a pension coming. I got another 5 years, 6 years to wait on that. But that won't be much. That'd just be a little icing on the cake. Little icing on the cake for me. So, you know, you got to look at, you got to do a Monte Carlo syndrome, or what do they call it? Projection, Monte Carlo projection in your life, and figure out how much it's going to cost you to live. What do you want out of retirement? Where do you see yourself in retirement? It's a lot of thinking, and sometimes it can be depressing, but it's all about saving. If you get an early start on saving, you'll be all right. Okay, I'm telling you, it takes you 20, 25, 30 years of hardcore saving. And what do I call hardcore saving? 15% of your salary you should be saving, putting it into an IRA. 15%. You should also be trying to kick into that Roth IRA that you got, right? We all got Roth IRAs, I hope. Those are a smart thing. Get yourself a Roth IRA, get yourself an IRA, and save, save, save. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. And if you're not doing that, well, Lord help you. Lord help you if you're not doing that. Lori Lightfoot going to be there to take all your money. Yeah, say some prayers to the Lord Jesus Christ with Lori Lightfoot right on her side. And maybe the cavalry will be there for you one day. I hope so. I hope so. We don't need the cavalry. You just need to save yourself. That's all you need to do. Save yourself. That's the problem. A lot of people don't want to save themselves. They want someone else to save them. And you might be looking for Lori Lightfoot to save you. That's a sad story there. That's the making of a sad story if you're looking for Lori Lightfoot to save you. So there's a little wisdom for you today. A little mathematics with my big old calculator. Yeah, a little mathematics with my big old calculator. And I got to make some calls with my new cell phone. Betsy, give me Donald Trump if you would. Betsy, I got an emergency call for Donald Trump in Washington. Can you help me? Can you help me get through to Donald? Over and out, guys. It's DJ Stocks. Like, share, and subscribe.